Welcome back to Highlights. We certainly have a lot of events and programs at EHS and COA to share with you, as always. And remember to check the broadcaster for complete details about these events and more.
In September, more programs are returning as in-person events, and others continue on Zoom. Also, the month brings lots of opportunities for you to engage and to socialize.
But first of all, we thought we'd bring you an update on the Senior Center project.
That's a good idea.
It's moving along well, I can't say rapidly, but it's moving along. The town administrator, Anthony Ansaldi, has updated the COA board in July with the timeline for the project. And I'll summarize that presentation. The feasibility study part will be finished in late October or early November, and following that will be the design phase, which will be completed by the end of February. The construction documents will be all done and ready to be voted on at town meeting.
That's in May, right?
Yes, town meeting in May 2022. And then the bids will go out after that, and that process is approximately an 8-week process. And construction should be beginning in August or September of 2022. So like a year from now.
That's
moving fast.
I think rapid works.
I think so too.
Yeah, we're moving right along. It's exciting to know finally that something's happening.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And at that same board meeting, he did stress again that this is a priority of the select board. So that's very good too. And as part of that process, in the past month, a team has been visiting some recently built senior centers, one in Marlborough, one in Groton, Belmont, and Wellesley. And they were viewing the facilities, gathering information about the pros and cons of those buildings, and to ask questions. That group includes representatives from LLB, who are the architects, reps from Vertex, that's the project management firm, members of Littleton Select Board, Town Administrator Anthony Ansaldi, and Assistant Town Administrator Joe Layden. Marge Payne, Chair of the Council on Aging Board, and Nicole Sarvella, who's the interim EHS Director. And according to Marge, those visits have been very informative, and lots of questions were asked and answered. And now we're going to introduce Marge to give you a little update about those visits.
Hi, folks. I just wanted to add a little bit on to Anita and Susan's comments about the visits that are being made by people in Littleton, a group of people in Littleton, to senior centers that have been built within the last 10 years, and share with you my feelings about how important they are and the value of those visits. Also, I wanted to just mention there was another set of visits on August 17th. Anita and Susan talked about the visits on July 27th. And a visit was made by Anthony Ansaldi, Town Administrator, Joe Layden, Assistant Town Administrator, Drayton Fair, and he is the head architect, principal architect at LLB. That's Lerner, Lads, and Bartels, the architect firm that's involved, working with the town, and Nicole Sarvella, the interim director of EHS, and myself. And we went on August 17th, we went to Belmont Senior Center and the Wellesley Senior Center. So in total so far, we've been to 4, and there is talk about a few more. I do not know when those will occur, but we'll wait and see. So the amazing thing to me is that in each place that we've been, all 4 of the facilities. The tour guides, who generally are the directors there or the assistant directors, have been extremely straightforward and honest and open about their perceptions of what are the good things in their buildings and what might be considered as not such desirable things. You know, for instance, one of the buildings, they thought, you know, it would be great, the architects apparently did, that you would have receptacles in the floor for wiring, for example, in a where there's going to be, you know, need for cameras, like a multi-purpose room or something. And, you know, that is just not a good thing, because the wires then they may be plugged in the floor, but then they're across the floor and they're a tripping hazard, obviously. And, you know, there's just so many things they would point out. For example, where there wasn't enough room in a given space with certain types of furniture, and a person with a walker or a wheelchair obviously could not navigate safely in that area, and that was kind of a drawback to, you know, that particular, you know, spot in a building. And there were many, many good features. I mean, some of them had gorgeous courtyards. One had a greenhouse, you know, right outside. And it was amazing. It was amazing to me how honest and sharing each one of those people were in all of the homes that facilities that we've been to. So I found it to be very valuable, and I must say, from my perspective anyway, you know, the architects have asked amazing questions so that they could gain information and learn also. And as did our town administrator and our assistant town administrator. So obviously, it's a great way to get information and have a sense of what's good and what might be not so good to have in a senior center. And those are the things that we're looking for. We want to make sure that we do the best job possible for the town of Littleton and for the seniors. So with that, I would encourage you all, if you ever have questions, please call. You can call the COA office, and if you're looking for, you know, anyone on the council, the COA board, then just leave a message with the office staff and they'll get hold of the person that you would like to speak to for more information. But we are also always willing to share information with you. And just stay tuned. This is very exciting. The feasibility study, I know Susan mentioned the course of action that's been planned out to have this all be accomplished in less than 2 years. And the feasibility study is one of the first things that has to happen, and it's my understanding, unofficially I've heard rumors, that they have been out there and digging and checking out the land behind Shattuck Street, the 33 Shattuck Street, and across from the library, the new library. So that process has started, and as Susan indicated, it's supposed to be done probably the end of October or so, and then we will be moving forward. So there's a lot going on and people are working. It's all the kind of information gathering, and there will be many, many opportunities to hear from you folks when Liz Tretiak joins us starting next Monday. So we hope to see you all, and we hope that you will be forthright and participate and share information, your thoughts and your ideas, so that we can have a wonderful, wonderful building in Littleton. Thank you.
Okay, the town management and the Elder and Human Services has been discussing ways to collect information as to what the citizens of Littleton would like to see in their new senior center project. Any ideas that you may have could be shared by an email or calling the EHS office. Focus groups are also being planned, and there will be information about those at a later date.
Just keep watching us. We'll update you. Now on to some programming. As we announced last month, Liz Tretiak is returning as the EHS director. Her first day will be August 30th. So the EHS staff and the COA board are having a welcome back coffee for Liz. on Thursday, September 16th, from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the multipurpose room at Town Hall. Please stop by to chat with her.
It'll be so nice to have her back.
Oh, it will be.
She was so good for everything that we were doing here in town.
It will be good to
It will be good.
welcome her back.
Here's a chance to socialize and to learn about senior issues in Massachusetts. The annual senior luncheon with State Senator Eldridge and Representative Arcerio will be held on Tuesday, September 14th at noon in the multipurpose room and the patio area at the town hall. So sign up early. Space is limited. 978-540-2470.
And there are some programs that are returning into the building. The Caregiver Support Group is returning in person on Wednesday, September 29th at 6 p.m. in the Senior Diner. Bridges in Westford will provide discussion and a light supper. Pre-registration is required, 978-540-2470.
And our blood pressure screening by the Neshoba Board of Health is also back. Tuesday, September 14th, 10 to 11 in room 230 in the COA. We will continue to be held every Tuesday. Glad to see that's back.
Yep. And the Littleton Social Club, which was very popular, will reopen in person on Monday, September 13th. And it will meet on Mondays and Wednesdays from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock at the COA. This is an adult supportive day program designed to benefit seniors who may be isolated at home. They enjoy conversation, games, and other fun activities. The cost includes transportation and lunch. Space in this program is very limited, so call the office 978-540-2470 for details and to sign up.
And popular exercise classes are now also back in the multipurpose room. Stretch and flex on Tuesdays, 11:15 to 12:15. Gentle flow yoga on Wednesdays, 9:30 to 10:30 in person. And stretch and flex on Thursdays, 11:15 to 12:15. All classes require pre-registration and prepayment. Space is limited, so if you want to enjoy these classes, you need to call the office at 978-540-2470 to register.
And the craft class.
Yay!
Will also return to the multipurpose room on Wednesday, September 8th at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And we will be creating framed pictures and painting with unique tools such as straws, cotton swabs, bubble wrap, and forks.
Yeah, we are going to use all of those.
Then decorating the frames with cloth and wood flowers, which you will also paint. We are limited to 15 people. The cost is $3, and again, sign up by calling 978-540-2470. It will be great to get people back in and see so many people.
And as you know, having tried this craft at home, we
Yes.
did have a lot of fun and a lot of laughs.
We did.
Trying to figure out, do you blow with the straws or just paint with them? And yes, we did. It'll be a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to being back with all of you.
Right. We did have a good time.
Other continuing programs include bingo on Fridays at 1 o'clock and Mahjong on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. And the mystery bag for September will be available to pick up in the courtyard on Tuesday, September 21st between 11 a.m. and noon. Again, call the EHS office to register for these.
And to take advantage of the good weather, some programs are being held at Fade Park. Mindful Meditation is a 6-week program of mindful meditation and gentle yoga stretches, and that will be Fridays from 10 to 11. The cost is $15 for a 6-week period. Tai Chi is held on Mondays from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning, and cost is $3 per person. Plus, in honor of Recovery Month, the Littleton EHS and the Littleton Coalition Against Addiction is presenting a movie, A Beautiful Boy, on Friday, September 17th at 7 p.m. in the evening. So bring your chair and blanket and enjoy it. And again, for any of these, call 978-540-2470.
There are several programs which we will continue on Zoom. Living Alone and Living Well, Tuesday, September 16th, 10:30 to 11:30. The Anxiety Group Tuesdays, September 7th and 21st from 1 to 2. Life Ahead Recover Support Group, September 29th from 6 to 7. You call Nicole at 978-540. The number is different, 2475, for details on any Zoom information.
And Loving Stitches on Mondays from 12 to 2 will also still be held via Zoom. Call the office for Zoom information and to register. And the Mindful Meditation class with Aaron Laporto will begin Monday, September 13th at 10 o'clock. And that's an 8-week program, which is free. Check your broadcaster for the Zoom link to that, or call the EHS office for help.
And Amy D. Michelle, the outreach coordinator, wants us to remind everyone of services and assistance available. The Littleton Rental Assistance Program, the Emergency Rental Assistance Program, the Child Care Subsidy, and the Mortgage Assistance Program are accepting applications. Information regarding these programs and application process and eligibility criteria can be found at the Elder and Human Services website, or contact Amy at 978-540-2472.
And there are 2 other programs that Amy and the Outreach Department can help you with. TREAD, which is a tax relief for the elderly and disabled, provides tax relief to low-income elderly and disabled property owners. And the Fuel Assistance Program is also available. So contact Amy, 978-540-2472, for more information on how to apply for either of those. The applications for TREAD are due by September 30th.
And speaking of thinking ahead, you mentioned fuel assistance.
Yes, I did.
Well, the Medicare open enrollment period is October 15th to December 7th, but it's not too early to be thinking about it. If you would like to review the cost of your existing Medicare, medical and prescription drug coverage and benefits, arrange for an appointment with Shine Counselor. Call EHS office to arrange a one-on-one meeting over the phone. Appointments are limited and fill quickly, so don't wait until the last minute. Shine is a program of Minuteman Senior Services and stands for serving the health insurance needs of everyone.
And it is good to call early because you can get your appointment and get your information before that open enrollment period opens. So you're all set.
So you don't have to wait so long.
You don't have to wait until October and find out what you could be doing. You get your information and you can call after that for...
That's good.
Call Medicare after that. Elder and Human Services is looking for 3 part-time van drivers. And until we get those, we cannot expand our transportation services. Currently, van transportation is available on Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday. Call dispatch to arrange a ride, 978-844-6809, Monday to Friday between 8:30 and 4. But if you are interested in applying for the job for a driver, check the Littleton town website. Their application and information is available there.
That's good. And you know, it's been nice to get together again and to fill you in on the activities going on. The EHS and COA department seems to be getting bigger and bigger and putting more and more programs out there, and we're just looking forward to seeing you again next month.
See you next month. Thank you.